So I don't think it was the biggest factor, but it was
Okay.
definitely something that we had to do as a business to address what could have become a kind of inefficiency, which
Yeah.
was going to start growing as the business started to grow. So we've started to expand our footprint out of the northeast.
Yes.
There's a definite need to have a dedicated department to be able to look at the logistics of getting things from A to B, the handling the schedule of call-offs from our customers, and as I said earlier, putting a specific focus on these projects to make sure that the client gets exactly what they want
Brilliant.
at the right time.
And what's I think, as with the positive story around growth that you've given us insight into, I think another thing that people will latch onto, certainly that I have, is this: you're putting 2 physical branches in, because it'd be very easy for everybody to just start to remove that aspect of their business and start to emphasize online. So what's been, if you're able to share with us, what's been behind that commitment to the areas, to the customers?
Yeah, okay. So, Park's established 35 years in the northeast, and we're seeing a fantastic growth, I think, from 2012 to 2023. So over an 11-year period, if I remember the statistics, we've grown by something like 244%.
Wow. Okay.
So we've just engaged in a 5-year plan to continue that trajectory of growth. So
Yeah.
if I simply half it and say that we want to grow the business by another 120%, we're not going to do it in the northeast alone. We've
Yeah.
got to start looking at moving outside of the area.
Yeah.
So the first neighbouring area is Yorkshire.
Yeah.
So as we start to creep down, and we're finding as we start to gain quality people, we're beginning to find that it's easier to add quality people.
Okay.
So we've got 2 initial branches opening in West Yorkshire. We've also identified a further site, which I won't go into great detail at the moment, which should start to accelerate that growth throughout Yorkshire.
Brilliant.
And beyond.
Brilliant. It's really nice to hear, because it's so easy to just everything's digital, nobody talks anymore, and that's one of the core foundations of this industry, certainly in the United Kingdom. That relationship between wholesaler and customer and manufacturer as well. So fantastic.